Scottish Parliament should have full powers to control our nation's future. It is therefore essential that the Scottish Parliament and the Scottish Government are able to take these decisions without the threat of costly and lengthy legal challenges by vested interests superseding our best interests. That is why I've joined with my MP colleagues at Westminster to oppose the sections of the Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership which would undermine the democratic will of the people of Scotland. Friends, I'm happy to report that every single SNP Member of Parliament has now signed a House of Commons motion on this issue. We have not only pledged to oppose Investor-State Dispute Settlement Mechanism, or ISDS, which would give foreign corporations enhanced legal power to challenge public policy, but we've also committed ourselves to defend the high standards of food production and financial and environmental standards that protect us as European citizens. We must not let this deal undermine the quality and status afforded to Scottish produce like Scotch beef, lamb, Arbroath smokies or Stornoway black pudding. And I'm proud to say that I've tried to play my part in this campaign by bringing forward the only parliamentary debate to be held on this subject since May's election. Scotland's voice is being heard loud and clear at Westminster, and we will keep the pressure on. Because we know that any Tory government would happily put private interests before our public services. And we also know that whatever the Labour Party policy might be today, there's a pretty good chance it won't be the same tomorrow. What we do know, friends, is that our NHS, the people's NHS, is safe in the hands of the SNP government here in Scotland. And the best way to combat our concerns is to have a double lock enshrined in the agreement, which explicitly exempts the NHS from the scope of TTIP and respects the Scottish Parliament's devolved responsibilities. When this matter finally comes before Parliament to be ratified, our MPs won't be able to amend the treaty. That is why it is imperative that the Tory government acts now to make the right decisions during the ongoing negotiations. David Cameron must use his veto on this issue. We must keep TTIP out of NHS. We won't hold our breath on David Cameron, friends, but we will hold the Tories to account. I speak in favour of this motion and I urge you all to support it, because Scotland's public services are not for sale.